Hey everybody, it's your favorite program. It's the Comic-Con Forecast. It's where we talk about what's going on this weekend, where the cons are. And this is an exciting weekend. We've been talking about how Indie Takeover has expanded into Indie Showcase as well at the Acme Superstore. We have some huge news, it's huge. Uh, and that's not Donald Trump, by the way. That's a guy down here who sells Kia. It always says huge, so don't confuse the two. Let's just jump into it, man. I'm super excited. Here it is, the Comic-Con Forecast. It's complicated this week. We're gonna start over in our browser here, and we're gonna take a look. We're gonna take a look at the site. We're gonna go to our Comic-Con Forecast, and we're just gonna go at it. There's a lot. There's a lot to unpack. Some huge news. And when we started out the the Acme Superstore's Indie Showcase, I'm so used to being on the radio now. I'm paranoid about making mistakes now. But we're on video. I can make a little bit of mistakes. You guys are seeing something. You can see what I'm reading along with. So when we said we were going to do this, we promised that it was going to be awesome, and we're going to deliver. We're going to deliver. I'm going to give you a peek. I'm going to give you a peek of what's going on. It's so badass. The reason I had this here is that the Indie Showcase is actually the map for our front site. That's how exciting it is. And here it is, all the stuff that we're going to be talking about. So let's hit the map. Let's hit the map. All right. We're going to go live to the map, and we're going to talk about the map for a minute. People are excited about it. They're messaging me now about it. They're just finding out the news. It's pretty awesome. Hey, how's everyone going? What's going on, Sean? What's going on? Jody, Christy, Christune, Kistune. I always say your name wrong. You have to help me pronounce that one. I never get it right. I have to write it down. So check it out. Here we go. Here we go. Whew! It's a big one. All right. So we're gonna start in. Let's start in the Indie Showcase, which we'll put off for a minute, but that's happening in Florida. That's our first on our list. By the way, this is the Comic-Con forecast for February 21st to 23rd, and you guys can hear how excited I am. In the 24th, I'm sorry. You can hear how excited I am. I've got this has been a long time working this out. Now it's fully done, and it's amazing. The Indie Showcase is going to be something, but we'll put it off for a minute. Let's talk about Pensacon and the Gregorys being there. Barry and Jenny Gregory are going to be in Pensacon. That Casper is actually Jenny Gregory's cover. It's now at comic book stores. How awesome is that? She's going to be at Pensacon. We're sorry she couldn't be at the Indie Showcase, but she's going to be up here in the Panhandle dealing with the amazing fans up in that area. I hope to get up there at one point, too. I heard Pensacon's pretty good. We're going to go all the way across to Oregon, which my friend James Erik Hodson's going to be there with Patrick Buermeyer. They're going to be at Wizard World Portland. That's the 22nd through the 24th. The 23rd, back in Florida, is going to have the Emerald City, which is another great comic book shop. That's going to have Aron Pohara signing, and that's going to be Hellboy Day. How cool is that? And that's at Emerald City Comics. So ECCC, I think I might have added an extra C, but we'll put a double C for comic craziness. Let's do that, because that's Hellboy Day. In Hawaii, amazing con. Aloha is going on. That's going on from the 22nd to the 24th. In Indiana, BoilerCon with Andy Shaggy Forte and Rising Tide's Brian K. Morris. And in Michigan, Nick Gibson and Brian Germain will be at the Great Lakes Comic-Con. So let's do it. Let's get into the Indie Showcase. Of course, this is an extension of the Indie Takeover program, which is going to Daytona. This starts our year off. This is how the takeover begins. It begins with the Indie Showcase. And of course, the Indie Takeover is about us taking back over Comic-Con. Comic-Cons don't have creators enough anymore. We're not represented enough. Comic book creators aren't where we should be. So we're taking back Comic-Cons this year, and that's what this is about. So you guys are going to be seeing hearing a lot about us doing takeovers, but right now we're starting with the Indie Showcase. So we're gonna blow your mind with this guest list. Honestly, we got some huge news. I mean, someone pinch me. It's that good. Ready for it? And you guys are seeing some of it. Ooh, wow. Let's move over to our live browser and give you a real look at it now, right? First off, super excited. Want to announce that my friend, my brother in creation, because, we're both creators, brother from another mother, for those who are confused. I wasn't lucky enough to have him as my older brother, but it would have been cool if he was. He is going to come back to the Comic-Con Highway. Of course, you guys know that he was sick for a little while. He's getting healthier, he's getting better, and he's on the road. The road to Comic-Cons. That's right, he returns to the Comic-Con Highway at this show. This is his first big event. Super excited to have him. He's the returning champ, Stabby Bunny creator Richard Rivera, my good friend. And it was just his birthday this week, so we're going to be celebrating that. So that's huge. Right there, you could go home and go, I have to make plans to be in Acme Superstore, 905 East State Road, 434, Longwood, Florida. Zip code 32750 for you out-of-towners making your plans now. That is how awesome this is, right? That's it. Boom. Right? Your mind's blown. What have I told you, Benny Powell? Just added. Just officially confirmed. White Widow creator. Just blew through Indiegogo when it was on Indiegogo. Blew through Kickstarter when it was on Kickstarter. This is huge. It's already been in previews, all right? This is amazing. He's joining us, all right? And it doesn't stop there. Roland Mann, the editor from Marvel and Malibu Comics, is joining us. And then there's going to be me. I almost feel like I don't belong on this list just with those three names. And there's so many other great names that we haven't even gotten to. All right? That we're just beginning the list and we already have that kind of like hugeness. But I'm going to be there. I'm going to be representing the Indie Devil brand. Maybe I'll be the Indie Saint. You'll have to wait and see. Travis Gibb, the Indie Saint, or the Indie Advocate. I'm reading. See how excited I am about this one? I'm stumbling over my words. So yeah, the real Indie Saint, Travis Gibb, will be there, or maybe he'll be his alter ego, the Indie Onslaught. You guys are going to have to check it out and see what's going on. David Bryan, writer and creator of The Couch, is going to be in-house. Super excited about that. Comics in the Classroom is going to be in our room. How exciting is that? Nicole Jobin's going to be talking about Comics in the Classroom. I'm super stoked about this. Honestly, super excited. Martha Schwartz, artist, writer, creator. She just funded on Kickstarter. Seed Seeger creator. Martha's going to be with us. An amazing creator. And she's going to be working on a comic with Comics in the Classroom. I'm going to hook her and Nicole up. They're going to wind up making their part of the book. How super awesome is that? Miguel Ramos, who does collab Create Comics. You got to see what he does with Pebbles. You got to come down. You got to make plans. I've been talking about this. I told you how serious this was. If you you should have made plans. You should have already booked your flight. It's not too late. Go to Priceline. See what you can get. Let's get down to Longwood, man. You got 24 hours to make it happen. Kevin Joseph, writer, creator of Tart. He's going to be there. He's going to be there, all right? Terrence Baker, writer of Pink Hammer and its creator, is going to be in-house. Joel Rodriguez, the indie rookie who's been blowing it up left and right. You guys have seen him everywhere. People are really interested in it. The best pitch man to come out in I don't know how long. This guy can pitch like he was born to pitch. The Dust County Chronos creator is going to be in the house. Javier Lugo. I mean, this guy has got a resume that could fill this entire section right here. That's how much Javier Lugo has done. He is going to be with us this weekend. And this is all going down just on one day from 10 to 5. That's it. 7 hours. That's all you get. This much awesomeness can't be contained more than 7 hours. We'd have to, call in the National Guard. Matt Knowles, Hairs of Istor and In Symmetry Creation, is in-house. Just got to meet him. Super awesome guy. A lot of energy. Super intelligent. I'm telling you, man. It's an upgrade. This is just, having him here is an instant upgrade. Matthew Foote, writer and creator of Vigis. I don't know what Vigis is, but I've seen some stuff for it. I want to know what Vigis is. I want him to be there. I'm super excited about that. Dorfeast Jean, writer and creator of Spirit's Destiny. In-house. In Longwood. Blowing it up on Kickstarter. Taking time out to be with us at the Indie Showcase. And of course, you guys know about Benny Powell and Stabby Bunny creator Richard Rivera. I'm sweating. I am actually sweating. That's how exciting this lineup is. You don't see that at a Comic-Con. You don't. This is indie powerhouse right here. All in the same state. All right? The only way we can make this better is if it expands beyond Florida, and that's the goal. We want it to get bigger. We want it to move out of our state. We want to get our out-of-state brethren to be down here with us. We want to do takeovers everywhere. We want to do showcases everywhere. It all starts here. Are you going to come and support us? We're going to have a scavenger hunt, which we're going to give out a printed thing. People are going to have to go around, get signatures. But it's not that simple, because at the end of the day, there's going to be a quiz. Everyone who got all the signatures required, we're not going to tell them how many. We'll just pick it at the very end. It might be all, so I wouldn't skip. Those who get the signatures required can then get into a trivia contest. And guess what the trivia contest is going to be about? Indie comics. Because why? Because this entire event is 100% indie. There's no fan art. There is no craft section. There is no cosplay tables. We love the cosplayer. We're having a cosplay contest where we're giving out indie comics. But there's no cosplayer tables. Why? Because we want the cosplayers reading our comic books. We want them to get excited. We want them to come and dress like our characters. We can't do that if they're hanging out at their table. We got to win them over. We got to pitch to them. So we're not giving them a table. We're making them come and walk around. How awesome is that? All right. Whew! We're going to get through this. Super excited. I'm amped up, man. It's been a long day, but this got me going. My heart's like pumping. So here we go. All right. Getting serious. Focusing on back. Just this resume here. I mean, look at all that. Look at all that, man. There's so much going on in here. It's ridiculous. It really is ridiculous, what we've brought together, okay? Seriously. It's 100% indie. So we're going to have the indie cosplay contest, which you don't have to dress up as an indie character, but it'll help, I'm sure. And all of us indie creators will pick the cosplayer who's the best dressed. And the winner gets indie comic books, the best reward ever for our cosplay contest. I'm serious. I'm really sweating here. It's crazy. It is crazy how awesome this is going to be. And like I said, this is about showing the world that indie comics matters. Huge shout out to Josh, owner of the ACME Superstore located in Longwood, Florida, for letting this become something. I told him that we would do it. I told him, give me the reins and I'll bring you a group of creators to be proud of. And I honestly, I don't think there's any con this weekend that has that kind of indie talent. I would argue that there are only New York Comic Con and a handful of other Comic Cons this entire year that can actually go against that. And we're not going to do this once. We're going to do this 4 times this year. Plus, we're doing Indie Takeover. It's going down. We're coming. We're serious. We've been talking about this. We've been telling you guys this is what's happening. The takeover has begun. Indie Comics is going to rise. Are you going to be part of the revolution? Are you going to help us take back Comic Cons and put comic books back at Comic Cons? It all starts here on February 23rd at the Indie Showcase at the ACME Superstore. Get in your car, start driving now, book a flight, sleep in your car if you have to. This is going to be worth it. 2019 just began, and we just gave you the best show of the year. It's going to be hard to beat this one. We just raised the bar. Like in WWE, we are the bar. All right. Whew, that's not it, though. That's not it. We got to check out convention scene. You know how we roll on this show. A lot of awesomeness going on. I don't know why you wouldn't come to Florida. I'm sorry to everyone who couldn't be here with us, because we do have some amazing people. We got the Gregorys, Barry Gregory and Jenny Gregory. They're going to be over in Pensacon. My good friend James Erik Hodson and Patrick are going to be at the Orlando Portland show, just as a reminder. Great Lake Comic Con has got my friends Nick Gibson and Brian Germain. That they're going to be what's going on down there. In Emerald City, we're going to have Aron Pohara. He's going to be celebrating Hellboy Day at Emerald City Comics in Tampa. And BoilerCon's going to have Brian K. Morris and Andy Shaggy Corte. And William Doc Grant is going to be at Amazing Con Aloha. So it's going down, but let's check out convention scene. Let's check out what we could be. I don't know how we could be missing anything, but there's apparently some other shows out there. So let's pay attention. Here we go. Charlotte, North Carolina Comics Pros going on 21st to the 23rd. I would skip that and go straight to Florida. Pensacola Comic Convention, it's all the way up in the Panhandle. Look, I'll be honest with you guys. That is going on from the 22nd to the 24th. The showcase is only the 23rd. You go see 2 of those days, but still make it for our show. Great Lakes Comic Convention in Warren, Michigan. Okay, that's pretty far. If you can't fly, I understand not driving through it. There's been a lot of snow and a lot of stuff going on. We'll see you in a spring edition of this show, or in our summer edition. This is technically our spring. Maybe we'll call it the winter. I don't know yet. Maybe we won't call it seasonal. We'll just do it 4 times. What do you think? In Chattanooga, Tennessee is going to be the Con Naga. Chattanooga? Yeah, Naga. Con Naga. That's the 22nd to the 24th. This is like the weekend the 3-day shows came back, man. It's going on. It got serious, man. The temperature rose. Comic-Cons are back, and they're going to melt all the snow. They're going to bring spring on. 23rd, NWI Comic-Con in Schererville, Indiana. Now, if you're going to Indiana, go to BoilerCon. And there's like this Captain Comics Expo. And to be honest with you, we're just going to skip it because they denied me once. That's what happens when you deny me for silly reasons. So we're not going to talk about you because you stink. It's just the truth. I'm sorry. It had to be said. You don't deny the Indie Devil. That's what you get when you deny the Indie Devil. Honolulu, Ohio. Is this Honolulu? It's in Honolulu. It's the amazing Hawaii Comic-Con. It's in Aloha. Go check it out if you're in Hawaii. I forgive anyone in Hawaii not coming to Florida. You're good. Lindenwold, New Jersey, and Lindenwold. You think I'd know that because I'm from up north, but I don't think I've ever heard anyone mention that. That or it's pronounced funny, like Houston and Houston Street. Jersey Shore Nerdfest. That actually sounds really horrible. When I think Jersey Shore, I don't think nerd. But Jersey Shore is kind of cool, so it could be popping. You got to check it out. I don't get it. Every time there's a New Jersey show, there's another New Jersey show. And here's another one, Border Town, going on both the same days. What's going on in New Jersey? New Jersey's not that big. You can drive. I have driven through New Jersey, 90 minutes. It's not hard. Santa Carlita Comic and Toy Expo. What's going on in California? So California's got something going on. In Maryland, wow, this weekend is popping. Fredericks, Maryland is having their own Show-Off Promotions Frederick, Maryland Comic-Con. That happens a lot, so this show must be good. Finally, in Earth City, Missouri is the STL. I don't know what the STL stands for. Comics Microcon. That's at a Holiday Inn. That's on the 24th. It's St. Louis ARPT apartment, I guess. West Earth City. I'm tired. I need a nap after this one. This show is exciting, man. Oh, let's take another look. Let's take one more look at the awesomeness that is the Indie Showcase. What do you think? I think so. I think we got to take a look at that. There it goes. Look at that. That's a thing of beauty. That's a thing of beauty. And I got one for you. You know what we're gonna do? Here, watch this. Check this out. You thought that was awesome, right? You thought it was awesome? I can make it more awesome. I know what you're thinking. How can you make what I'm seeing on my screen more awesome? It's possible. You know how it's possible? Here it comes. Boom. There's White Widow to be part of it. Because we just added this. This logo was from earlier today when we were setting up to do the show. And then the rumor started. I confirmed it with Josh from ACME. And it's going down. It is going down. We are over the moon about this. Over the moon about this. Seriously. Super exciting. I'm just, this is what other, if this does anything, I truly, truly, in my heart, hope that there are promoters paying attention, showing people what you can do when you call on indie creators to come together. This is an amazing group. If you're not here, you're going to miss out. But that's it. I'm going to let you guys go. I think if I didn't sell it, I can't sell it anymore because this group of creators sells it. So I'm out. That's it. Join the revolution and help indie creators take over Comic-Cons and put comic books back in Comic-Cons.